Downtown Revitalization Initiative. I am Mayor Eddie Sundquist, for those of you that don't know, but very excited to be able to welcome a host of people and a host of speakers today to talk about our Riverwalk lighting project. If you've spent the last couple days in Jamestown, or in some cases the last couple weeks, you may have noticed that our public structures look a little different. As we've been testing out the lights, making sure it works, trying out the colors. I got a chance right before I took the podium, talk to some of our electricians who are behind us that were telling us how awesome it was to be able to repoint the lights and to try to light up these incredibly tall but incredibly important structures across the city. Now, the city received approximately $10 million from the state of New York and has been working through various projects to improve our downtown, to improve the quality of life of our residents, and we could not be more thankful for New York State and the work that they have been doing to help us make these improvements. I have a host of people that I would like to thank today, and then I have a few folks we'd like to bring up to talk about our work with the Downtown Revitalization Initiative. I want to just first off thank a few folks that are behind me. First one being Stark Tech. We have Todd Hansen, Rosella, Bob Ludwig. They've been absolutely incredible in just helping us create these new spaces, these new lights. We also have working with Stark is Beck Electric. We have Steve Laska, Jason Thomas behind us, who were the people that put in the lights, right? They were working hand in hand. I was hoping that they weren't going to start swinging off the bridges as they were putting the lights on, but certainly they did a phenomenal job trying to install all these items. We also have Light Spec that helped us with some of the design work. I can't thank enough our Board of Public Utilities, Dave Leathers, Chris Selstrom, and all of the engineering teams that helped to develop these projects. We have some of our own city staff, our Department of Public Works, our Department of Development, our Parks Department that has helped us, as well as our city council members. A few of them are here today. We have Randy and Bill who've joined us from City Council. Thank you guys for being here and being a part of this. And I also want to thank the Jamestown Renaissance Corporation. We have here Frank Bessie, and we have the co-chair of the Renaissance Corporation, Reverend Luke Fodor, who's also behind me, I think, somewhere. Hey, there you are. Absolutely wonderful to have this public-private partnership to really get things done across the city. And I'd like to now really bring up and to thank for all of the incredible work that he has been doing to represent the Department of State that has been administering contracts and grants across New York. Ben Bedell, who is our representative, and I'll tell you, when he started to tell me about the millions and millions of dollars that they are pumping into communities like Jamestown, it is absolutely incredible. Now, I won't tell you how I harassed him for an extra $1 million for Jamestown, but that's okay. Maybe it'll happen. But I do want to welcome up to the podium Ben Bedell from representing the Department of State. Ben?
Thank you, Mayor. This has been, thank you first of all for dialing up such perfect weather for this. Also to Crystal Surdick from your department for working with us on a day-to-day basis to get through the process of administering these grants, through completing all of these wonderful projects that we have been fortunate enough to partner with the City of Jamestown on. We didn't quite know what we were getting into in 2016 when we started this program, but what we did know was that there was a tremendous need for it. A lot of the policies of urban renewal, suburbanization, that resulted in tremendous disinvestment in our downtown communities told us that there is a need for us to reinvest. And so that's what we did when we embarked upon this program. It's always challenging to put together an event that's supposed to start at night, okay? So this is perfect timing, I think. As Crystal and I were talking, we were looking at the calendar, and we said, okay, November 10th, what about that for a possible date? And Crystal said, what about 5:45? And I said, okay, that sounds feasible. And then I thought to myself, Well, daylight savings time ends on the Sunday before, so it's going to be dark for quite some time before then, and I'm not sure the cameras are going to appreciate that. So we were able to reschedule to accommodate this perfect weather, this great dusk evening. I just want to say to the city, congratulations on behalf of Governor Hochul and Secretary of State Robert Rodriguez for allowing us to partner with you on this journey. Jamestown's future is much brighter, not just because of this project, but because of the host of projects that we've been able to undertake here. I was talking to the mayor before the event today, and I said, essentially, in short, that revitalization is a marathon, not a sprint. And when we first started this program, I think everyone thought that projects would get done much quicker than they do. But we all know the challenges that we face when it comes to putting together these complex projects. And the more we thought about it, the more we realized what a benefit that was to community development, to always be seeing progress over a period of a number of years instead of just sort of a quick one and done and then we're gone. So the state's here as a multi-year partner on this initiative, and we're glad to see it so successful here, and we're happy that Jamestown as a 2016 round one winner has stuck with us and continues to stick with us, and we look forward actually, hopefully fingers crossed, to Jamestown being the first round one recipient to close out all its projects. We're getting close. And so, again, thank you, Mayor, and thank you to the Jamestown community.
You heard him. He said Jamestown is brighter, literally, after this project. So we're very excited about that. Now I'd like to briefly welcome up Christine McAllister, who is representing Congressman Sempolinski today. So, Christine?
Thank you. So on behalf of Congressman Sempolinski, we just wanted to say congratulations and thank you to the Downtown Revitalization Initiative, and we can't wait to see it lit up.
Phenomenal. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Christine. We appreciate all of the work the Congressman has, and I've seen our Assemblyman Andy Goodell has also joined us, who also brings a lot of brightness into our lives. So thank you for being here.
Thank you, Mayor.
Now I'd like to welcome up Chris Selstrom from our Board of Public Utilities to talk a little bit more about the work that went into this program. Chris?
Thank you. We're super excited from many years of dreaming up this project and thinking about how to make our community feel stronger and brighter and more open to creativity. I remember a few years ago we were sitting in a boardroom looking at the dark silo out there and wondering what are we going to do with that next, and how are we going to revitalize this river as the Riverwalk started getting put in and some of the local lighting got put in. There was kind of a resurgence of an idea to light up all of this great infrastructure. We came out with a few generators one night and stuck them under the silo. Thought that was pretty cool, and ended up playing around a little bit, and the Washington Street Bridge got pulled into that, and that's probably the keynote now, really. When you see it tonight, I think you'll be really surprised how beautiful that looks and how many places from around downtown you'll be able to see that throughout the winter, especially as we get into the darker months here. So hopefully this is an inspirational project to encourage others to look beyond the infrastructure and try to appreciate actually all that infrastructure that we do have and can utilize some of the natural resources as well. So thank you to the state and everybody that made this happen. It's a really promising thing for both myself and our upcoming generations. So thank you.
Great job. Next mayor right there. So I want to just briefly tell you a quick story, and then we'll go ahead and start with the official lighting program. But I remember we've had this program since 2016, which is certainly a lot. I joined on as mayor in 2020 here in the city. And I remember that one day we're discussing the status and the progress of this program. And all of a sudden, I just see some of my staff just flying into my office, screaming at me. It's like, what is going on? Well, Mayor, we talked to the Department of Transportation, and they said, there's no way you're putting lights on our bridge. So we had no idea what the hell we were going to do. We needed to light up a bridge with a lot of money, and it forced our staff to work with the Department of Transportation to really come up with a solution to make sure that we were able to light up this bridge, work on this project. But I've never seen them more afraid than when they said we might not be able to spend this money. But to see it come to fruition and to watch and talk to families that really see how incredible it is with these lights around, how they want to take their kids to take photos in front of it, and how much it improves the downtown and the city itself is a really incredible thing. So we thank the state of New York. We thank all of the work each and every one of you have put in to make this happen. And we are now excited to flip a switch and show you what we've been working on for all this time. So, Crystal, you want to help us out with this?
Sure.
All right.
We should all gather around the sign.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go gather around the sign.
We'll do a little countdown.
It's your switch, Crystal.
Oh, no.
No, come on, get on it. It's your switch. Very impressive. I know, well done.
All right, so we're going to count down from 5. Ready? 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Where are the lights?
Pay the electric bill.
There they are.
Very cool.
You want to show? Yeah, we can. If anybody wants to stick around, we can walk through this. Yes. Every time I flip it. You just leave that right there. Anybody wants to change it, they can just flip the switch.
Yeah, there you go.
We've got the bridge, we've got the silo behind us, and then we can't see it from here, but the Main Street Bridge arches also light up and are coordinated with these colors as well. So. As well as City Hall, yeah. We're working on getting that coordinated, so it's all kind of working together.
Thank you, everyone. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.